The NASA space station is a little bit different to the average This Is America Charlie Brown. This is the fourth episode, and in this one, Charlie Brown and the gang are very much at the heart of the story. In the other episodes to date, or at least up until this point, it's more so been a case of them observing history come to life, whereas here the characters are the ones who are travelling into space, and it's actually pretty awesome. Various members of the Peanuts gang take on different roles. Charlie Brown's working in the kitchen, and we have Peppermint Patty in charge of physical activity, and Lucy gives a tour to this video camera that's broadcasting things, gives a tour of the entire craft, and it looks really awesome, and it's very well animated. It's got a really nice design to it, and I have to say it was quite fun to watch. The characters spend pretty much the entire time floating around, which I just think looks really cool, and about 2/3 of the way in, they have various obstacles that they overcome, and ultimately is the story of a pretty important one small step. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good fun. There were a lot of adults in this. Well, a couple of adults that speak, but mostly they're silent characters. But I never really like seeing adult characters in Charlie Brown because it kind of spoils the illusion that they're children behaving like adults. But because This Is America Charlie Brown kind of relies on adults creating most of the history, I can let that pass. I really liked it. I thought it was a nice space-themed episode. Nice to have the characters actually being the ones creating the history rather than just observing. So I thought that was a nice touch and it worked really well. And as I said, very well animated too. It's not necessarily my favourite episode because it's not exactly my favourite moment in history, as iconic as it is. But I thought it was very creative and a little bit different, and it worked really well having the characters not just as observers of history, but in the role of creating history. So I thought that was pretty cool. Halfway through This Is America Charlie Brown now. Definitely recommend this episode if you haven't seen it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the remaining episodes have in store.